Welcome back to Reviews of the Hit and Miss, Muba, Shell. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 2 just came out. We just fresh off the heels of watching it, so we just have a couple thoughts for you today. Muba, what do you think of the episode?
Well, let's start with what kind of episode it was. It was more so just like an information episode, I feel like, definitely not as much action.
Definitely a setup.
We kind of got spoiled in that first episode with all that action.
But I like episodes like this because these are the information episodes. These are the episodes that you need for context for what's about to happen. And once again, we're both manga readers, so we know exactly what chapters these are, and we know exactly what's coming next. Because if it's not the next episode, it's the following one where shit is gonna go down in Marley.
No, I think we'll talk more about what we think is gonna happen in the next episode, but it seemed more so like that was the episode where Reiner kind of reflects on his time back in Paradise Island, and he kind of touched on it a little bit in this episode where
with his family dinner.
That was that was like the most satirical way of like him putting his time there.
Pretty much saying, I kind of fuck with them.
Yeah. His mom was like, oh, you must have had like such a tough time.
Right.
He was like, yeah, they didn't even want to share their bread. And the one guy was just in the bathroom, didn't know why he was in the bathroom. And really...
He's like the dumbass who runs into everything with the two dumbasses who follow him.
Yeah, just regular stories, and then you can see Gabby's like, wait a minute, I thought they were terrible people.
Yeah, she's like, aren't they all bad?
Yeah, for sure. It was a good episode for sure. I think we're starting to realize how much of a punk Falco is. He's a lover. He's not a fighter.
I think the contrast between Falco and Gabby is one of my favorites. That's going to be into the season because Gabby is filled by propaganda. If she's told that they're bad, they're bad.
She's definitely filled by propaganda.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She wants to be a Marleyan, and Falco's like, hold on, like we saw in the first episode with where was it? The Middle East.
Yeah.
When they attacked
trying to help out the soldier.
He's trying to help out the soldier, and he's like, well, he needs help. We can't just like leave him like that. Even though he's an enemy, we got to help him. Gabby's like, nah.
Falco definitely questions like everything. It's just a sad state of affairs how the Eldians...
He's the more Reiner of the two, technically.
Kind of, yeah. To an extent. Well, now old Reiner was a savage.
Well, as anime watchers will soon find out why Reiner puts on this facade.
Yeah.
Because his true self is not the Reiner we've been seeing for the past X amount of years.
Sure.
Reiner is, I'd say, like a shell. He's like not. He's
definitely not. He's not all there for sure.
Very suicidal too.
Yeah.
He's very suicidal.
We'll see. But so we learned of another Titan, the Warhammer Titan, that is in possession of I forget their names. That family. Who's the name of that family? Some rich family that they don't really use their Titan powers, but they're gonna be the ones that are gonna hold a meeting in the next episode, or that's what they're trying to do. They're gonna create a festival where they're gonna pretty much declare war on Paradise Island and say they're gonna reclaim all their Titan powers. So the Warhammer Titan, we found out about him. It was really just. Don't want to spoil it, but we saw someone familiar in this episode too.
Second episode straight, because the previous episode during the credits we saw Jean.
Yeah.
And this one, I don't even know if we should say it because some people might have missed it.
Yeah.
But there's a big cameo.
Y'all know who it is, man.
You should know who it is. If you're paying attention, you should know who it is, and you have to realize that this has been a time skip. Yeah. So you should know who it is, but we won't say who it is.
So I gave the last episode a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
What do you give this one?
I like episodes like this a little bit more. The action, don't get me wrong, the action's fire, all that's cool. But when you get the information and the context and like, this is the second time technically that we're diving into Marley fully. Mm-hmm. And and where they, I can't forget where they, Libertario,
Liberio,
yeah, where they live in Liberio.
It's crazy how they have to take a train back to their like home.
Was also, the Eldians have to be in the back of the cart, whereas the Marlians are in the front of the carts in like luxury.
Racism.
And the honorary Marlians, who are the warriors, they're allowed to sit up there, because if you notice the armbands, the Eldians have to wear a yellow armband, the warriors have to wear a red one. So that's how they segregate between who is, allowed to have, I guess,
who's a good slave and who's a bad slave.
Yeah, who's a good slave and who's a bad slave.
Exactly. It's a slavery. It's racism at its finest. Segregating those people. I mean, if I had to give it a score, just because the action wasn't there, I mean, I would give it I thought it was a decent episode. I would give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah. 8, 9 for me. Just because I just like these information episodes, because for those of you who do not read the manga, this episode is so important because it's literally a blitz right after this.
Yeah.
And we got some people be like, oh, there's only 16 episodes, they're wasting time on something like this. This is actually really important to have, because even though after a high action-packed episode, it slows it down, because everyone's going to be watching, so they had to get more information across who Falco is, who Gabby is, Sonya, and I can't remember the other kid's name. Why they're going to be possibly important. Why the Marlians, Udo, why the Marlians, to see how twisted they are, is important. It's building both sides of the story, so you understand when things pop off, which they're going to, you understand why things are getting taken in place. And I hope that, next week's episode is going to be another fire one, because I was a big fan of this one.
Yeah, I mean, we shall certainly stay tuned.
And then, so who did you think it was that jumped off the roof?
I thought it was just because I thought it was one of those. There was like a 1 second clip right after Reiner was talking to his family. You just seen some dude jump off the roof. I don't know if he was committing suicide. Clearly, it couldn't be Reiner if he was committing suicide. But I thought it was.
He can heal though.
Yeah, he can heal. I don't think it was Reiner. I thought it was one of the warriors that had PTSD.
Okay, I can see that. I
just thought it was one of them. I mean, I feel so bad for those dudes, man. I mean, they're already slaves, and now they got PTSD. I mean, it's
literally just get dropped. That's all they get.
Yeah,
they just get dropped from a plane.
They're literally there to be body bags, and it's just.
But I don't understand how they turn them back.
What do you mean?
So those people, that the ones who have PTSD, they're all Eldians. Yeah. Never mind.
No, they're just in the war. They're in the war. They're
not the ones that were getting dropped.
No. They're dead, or they're.
Yeah, they put them down.
Yeah, no.
Or they just start roaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Come here, Sasha.
We got our own Titan over here.
Yeah, you got a Titan over here.
You know what's funny when they were talking about like how the weapons are becoming so advanced now, and like in time they're gonna have battleships to destroy Titans, and the one dude was like, they don't make Titans. I guess don't have wings, huh? It's just a nice.
There's a lot of references that they just drop. They're going to be answered very soon.
That was pretty funny.
And then it's funny because I remember. So I recently, after last episode, I reread chapters 84 to 134 or 33, whatever it is, just to because obviously those chapters were 3 years ago.
It was a while ago, bro.
I forget when they came out.
It
was a long time ago, so I wanted to just get refreshed on these early episodes of this season. And man, it's just it's so good. This show is written so well. It's written so well.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
What do you think's gonna happen in the next episode?
So next episode, if it's still following the 2 chapters per episode format. Should I say what is actually going to happen or what I think is going to happen?
Well, how far do you think they're going to get?
Next episode.
The previews don't really give much away.
No, but I have a feeling I know where it's going to end. It's going to end with the meeting in the basement.
The meeting in the basement?
Between 2 characters in Falco.
Oh no, I don't think it's gonna get that far.
Because it looks like the festival started.
I think that it didn't look like the festival started in the preview. It looked like
that means that'll be 2 episodes after this one.
I think towards the very end of the next episode, the festival will start.
And then the next episode. So in 2 weeks, we're going to see that meeting take place, and then it's going to pop off.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think
So
it's gonna pop off next episode. But
no, I don't think it's going to pop off next episode. I think that meeting's going to take place next episode. It's
no,
going to start. Or at the end. It's going to be at the end of the episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because Falco's definitely going to meet what's his name in the infirmary.
For sure. Did you wanna talk about the manga? Well, I mean, there was no chapter this week for the manga, but next chapter's not until January 9th. It's almost a whole month.
So
chapter. But I think that just kind of lets you know there's only a couple of chapters left. I mean, I don't know what else could possibly happen. I mean, this man, Aaron, damn near eliminated half the world already. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah. So if you're an anime watcher, now is the point. Well, we're just gonna end the video.
Nah, yeah, it's gonna be cut. It's not gonna
like, comment, and subscribe.